Why institutional traders win more often than retail traders? People often assume the biggest difference between retail traders and professional options trading desks is that institutions have better information or better technology. In reality, one of the biggest differences is much simpler. They operate inside a framework of rules and guardrails. Professional trading desks don't just look for good trades. They build systems that prevent bad decisions. Typical institutional guardrails include position limits, never allowing too much capital into one trade; sector limits, avoiding excessive exposure to one industry or theme; risk limits, defining the maximum acceptable daily, weekly, or monthly loss capital allocation rules, deciding in advance how much capital each trade deserves; liquidity rules, trading only where there is sufficient volume and tight spreads; entry criteria, every trade must meet predefined standards; exit criteria, profits and losses are managed by process, not emotion; trade reviews, constantly analyzing decisions to improve the system. Notice something. Very few of these rules are about predicting the market. They're about controlling the trader. That is exactly why I have spent so much time building guardrails into my own wheel strategy. My rules include: never sell a cash-secured put on a stock I already own; never have more than 3 total positions within the same sector; never own more than 2 long positions in one sector; 1 contract per stock; every assigned stock must have a covered call; close positions around 80% profit and immediately redeploy the capital; trade only within my preferred weekly option window. Assignment is not a loss. It's simply moving from wheel 1 to wheel 2. Every one of these rules exists for one reason: to remove decision-making when emotions are highest. The advantages of trading with rules. A rule-based system helps to remove emotion from decision-making, eliminate guesswork, reduce impulsive trades, prevent revenge trading, stop overconfidence after winning streaks, control risk before it becomes a problem, keep capital diversified, create consistency from week to week, make performance measurable, allow continual improvement because every decision follows the same process. Most importantly, you stop asking yourself, "What should I do now?" The answer has already been written before the trade was ever open. The psychological advantage. One of the greatest benefits of having rules is something that rarely gets discussed. It allows you to forgive yourself when a trade doesn't work. If you followed every rule, if the position met every requirement, if your risk stayed within your guardrails, and the market still moved against you, then that wasn't a bad trade. It was simply a normal outcome. No trader controls the market. Institutional investors move prices. Our job isn't to predict what they will do. Our job is to build a system that can survive whatever they decide to do. That shift in mindset removes an enormous amount of stress. You stop judging yourself based on individual trades and start judging yourself on whether you followed your process. Over time, process beats prediction, discipline beats emotion, consistency beats excitement. And that's why I believe rules and guardrails may be the single biggest difference between retail traders and professional trading desks.